everyone, welcome to another episode of Wise Wednesdays with Gallivanting Goals. My name is Andrea, and today we're going to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart and also revolves around personal finance. But before I dive into that, I just want to quickly let you know that if you've been following us on Instagram over the last 2 weeks from the time that this video has been uploaded, we had actually put out a couple of polls and AMAs letting you know if you have any questions that you'd like to ask us about investing. Now, I know a lot of you have watched our videos around Bitcoin, and hence, questions did come around investing and how we personally invest and what are the strategies that we used. But from all the DMs that we were getting, almost 30% of these messages were you guys asking us, I would love to start investing. I don't know where to start from, although, and at the same time, I barely have any savings. I'm so bad at managing my money. I have limited savings, I'm paying off college debt, or I have these loans, and I really don't know how to go ahead with it, right? So then we decided to take a step back and see, okay, let's help you address this concern first of managing your money and creating enough savings so that you can build your capital and start investing. So today I'm going to talk about, how to best manage your money and, increase your savings. Now, a couple of years ago, when I was about 23, I was like dead broke at the end of every month. I had a great paying job, but at the same time, I didn't know where my money was going, what I was spending it on. Every weekend I would just go out with friends and blow up my money and yada yada yada. You know the rest of it, how it goes, right? And I think most of us make that same mistake in our early 20s. And so I decided to take things in my control and do things differently. Because while I was living this miserable, so-called miserable life of mine, on the other hand, Prashant was doing pretty well with his savings. And he also had an investment portfolio by the time he was 25, and I would see him grow his investments year on year, and I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life, right? So I decided to change things, and that's when I bought a few self-help books and I started reading them. And one of those books was Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. And there's this amazing framework or strategy that he talks about when it comes to managing your money, which I'm going to dive into. This system and framework is none other than the infamous JAS Money Management System by Harv Eker. Now, before I talk about how the system works and how you need to apply it, you must understand the fundamental ideology of this particular system so that you can apply it in the best way possible. And he talks about in his book that the fundamental difference between financial failure and financial freedom all boils down to your ability in managing money, and how well you manage your money decides how fast or sooner you get to financial freedom. And financial freedom is an ideology that's been very close to my heart. I've always believed that I shouldn't be spending the rest of my life earning or working to make a living, but I should put my money to the best possible use so that it pays me back in a way where I can tomorrow fulfill all of my dreams, my desires, my wish to travel the world, and also do work that I truly believe in. So, not work to, like I said, make a living, but work to make a difference, right? And so he talks about essentially breaking down your income into 6 categories. So what you do is essentially you create 6 different bank accounts. Now, back in the day, a lot of them actually used jars, 6 different jars, to segregate their money or their income. But we live in a digital age. So today it's very easy for you to just open up 6 different bank accounts and then put your money aside accordingly in these 6 categories. Now, what are these 6 categories? The first particular account or jar that you need to open is basically your necessities jar. Now, in this jar, you put aside 50% of your income to cover expenses like, let's say, your rent, your utilities, your food and grocery bills, your transit or transportation costs, things like that, things that are very essential to your living and things that you can't do without. So this will essentially then get covered in your necessities jar, and that's 50% of your income. Now, with the remaining 50% of your income, you divide it by 10% each, and what happens is your second account then becomes, which is 10% of your income, eventually becomes your long-term savings account. Now, in this account, you are going to utilize this 10% of your income towards like saving for a rainy day, or let's say, you have unexpected medical bills, or you're paying off that college debt or any loans that you have. You're going to utilize this money towards, paying any of these, long-term expenses that you have, right? Or anything that you want to buy in the future, or even take that dream vacation for that matter, right? So I have been putting my 10% of my income into this account for all of my travel needs. So as you guys know, we love to travel, and hence this long-term savings account has been created for that. Now, the third is your play account. Now, this is again my favorite account because you shouldn't just be putting your money aside to do boring things, right? Like just pay rent and debt, and you just don't want to spend your entire life only adulting, right? So here you use the 10% of your income towards pampering yourself, or taking care of yourself, or paying yourself first. Let's say you want to take this amazing spa experience at the Four Seasons, or you want to take your parents out for a very nice fancy dinner. So you utilize this money towards creating these experiences for yourself, so which is called the play account, and it's again 10% of your income. Now, the third account is again 10% of your income, which is called the education account. Now, this is a fantastic account because I believe that learning doesn't end when you graduate out of university. It's an ongoing process. So especially in the midst of the pandemic, you would have realized a number of us today are taking courses that we've been wanting to do or have been delayed. They've been on the back burner for a while. And so continue to invest yourself, whether it's these self-help books that you've been wanting to read, or whether it's taking that dance class, or whether it's taking a particular course in, let's say, data sciences or coding, or I don't know, Photoshop, things like that. Definitely pursue it through the money that's been kept aside for this in your education account. And then you have the fifth account, which is the financial freedom account. This is Prashant's favorite account because money doesn't go out from this account. It only stays in this account. Yes, you do not touch this account at all. 10% of your income that goes into this account remains there for you to continue investing and building your portfolio that will help you achieve financial freedom. So essentially in this account, money that's gone in goes into buying stocks, or let's say real estate, or buying mutual funds or private equity, or whatever that is that you desire to invest in based on your risk appetite. And the sixth account is the give account. Now, this is my favorite account because this gives you the chance and the ability to give back to people. I've always believed in, and for me, the biggest joy comes in giving back to people or helping someone realize their dreams. And so 10% of my income that goes into this account goes towards causes or foundations I believe in. Some of these are like, for example, Isha Foundation or Sukrupa, that actually brings together kids from very tough, hard backgrounds where they don't have support from parents, or their parents don't have money to put them through school. So this foundation takes care of these kids, gives them, a roof to live in, food, education, clothing, and they support them up to them being able to graduate out of some very prestigious universities. And some of these kids are now studying in either Harvard or Berkeley School of Music and some very prestigious universities like that. So I'm very happy to be able to do this for these kids, and I think creating this give account does help you create a possibility of giving back to other people. So these are essentially the 6 accounts. Now, once you've created these accounts, it's very simple. On your payday, let's assume you make $1,000 a month, right? So what you do is you take $500, which is 50% of that, and put it towards your necessities. So you ensure that all of your necessities come within $500 or cost you $500, and then the remaining $100 each, which is about a $500, yeah. So $100 each go into your play account, your long-term savings account, your financial freedom account, your give account, and your education account. And so that way you have money to utilize towards all of these things, and you never have to worry about where your money is gone or where you've spent it, right? It's all there for you to see and monitor. All right, that's all from me, everyone, and I hope you find this jar system very, very useful for all those people who keep asking, how do you guys manage to afford such amazing vacations? It's all thanks to the jar system. So do put it to the test, and remember to... Prashant, what are you doing? You're ruining it.
No, most importantly, let us know who you would like doing these videos from now on, Wise Wednesdays, Andrea or me.
Seriously? You're just ruining it. Just ignore him and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, let us know your thoughts. And if you have any questions, as always, we are always available. Feel free to reach out and have a great week. Bye.